Hello, everyone, or one person, or if you're watching this later, hello. Can you hear me? Do I sound good? Do I sound good? It looks like I sound good. Yes. This is the edit stream, where I take you through my edits here. We have, let me see here. We have underrated animated Batman movies. That was the theme for the episode we shot. Because, well, as you'll see here, I mentioned it in the intro. Let me switch over to this. Now, it might get jerky at some points, and I am playing back on a lower resolution just because this computer is not as good as my one at the office.
The Phantasm.
Okay. So you'll notice I'll be pixelated when I start playing the clip. Just bear with me. If I played it at full res, it'll just like stop and stop and stop. And we might hit some hiccups on the way. I'm working on getting like a whole new computer. Let me minimize this. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. That is totally fine. So yes. Now, what I usually do, I bring the clips in. I've already started on this, but usually you bring your clips in, and then you nest them into a sequence. So this is the nested sequence, and it's already sunk with the audio. As you see, so this is like, this would be just Frank and Crystal's camera with the camera audio.
In the dark, because like something... So make me feel better.
Sounds awful. So we merge it with the actual camera audio. I bring all those tracks down here, merge them. Boom. We got our nested sequence.
I'll leave it the whoa.
Now, what I usually do, we started doing this a little bit last year. This has always been an option, but the equipment we were using and the server we were on wasn't able to handle it for the longest time. But we now do multi-camera editing, so we're going to make this a multi-camera sequence. But that's not enough. We got to make this a multi-camera window. Boom. And now the good thing about this is the cameras are linked up to 1, 2, and 3 on the number pad here. And I can make cuts really, really quick just by doing this.
Hi everyone, Tony from Hack the Movies here. Everyone seems
2,
to agree that Batman Mask of the Phantasm is the greatest
3,
animated Batman movie
2,
of all time.
Yes.
3,
So we
1.
decided today.
And then the cuts are made, as you can see down here. So then we play it back.
Everyone seems to agree that Batman Mask of the Phantasm is the greatest animated Batman movie of all time.
Yes.
Cut.
So we decided.
But I was just doing that randomly, so we're gonna fix that up. How's my Sunday going, Mike Moorhead Jr.? Well, my Sunday is going great. I walked to a nearby little restaurant. I had breakfast, and then I walked to the office to grab this hard drive that I left there. So I had to go to work this morning, and then I walked all the way back to do this lovely stream for you people. Hello, Nathan. Yes, so let's see here. I usually like to start with the camera on me because I'm vain.
Hi everyone, Tony from Hack the Movies here. Everyone seems to agree that Batman Mask of the Phantasm is the greatest animated Batman movie of...
Oh wait, I forgot to switch it back to a multi-camera window. There we go. And multi-camera. I hit back too many times. Okay. Try it right this time.
Hi everyone, Tony from Hack the Movies here. Everyone seems to agree that Batman Mask of the Phantasm is the greatest animated Batman movie of all time.
Yes.
So we decided...
Let me see if I can cut out that I do a lot of uhs. I've been trying to cut them out more. So we cut. Jessica sometimes forgets to cut out the uhs, and I gotta go back in and do some uhs.
So
Let me do a cut there. Delete it. Boom. Do a nice little cross dissolve. It's your show. I have to go after I leave my nephew's party. You have to go to where? Oh, okay. Hold on.
Movie of all time.
Yes.
So we decided.
Boom, seamless. Doesn't look like I said at all.
Yes.
So we decided today to talk about some of the most underrated animated Batman movies because there are a lot of them, and some of them deserve more attention than others. And
Wait a minute. I think Frank's too off to the side, so I gotta come in here. Let me switch this back to composite. God damn, where's the... Hold on. I wiped my whole computer. I had to re-download everything, so a lot of my presets aren't here. Where the hell did that option go? Yes, you go down here. Okay. Safe margins. Okay, they're good on that angle. I think Frank's a little off. Do I have enough room? I think I have enough room. Okay, that looks better. He's centered a little bit better. It's rough watching the stream replays and hearing my stalling. Oh, yeah.
deserve more attention than others.
Come on.
Because there are a lot of them, and some of them deserve more attention than others. And that's what we're going to talk about.
Come on. I want to cut to me when I say that.
And others. And that's what we're going to talk about.
Give it a second. The computer is... Oh, I forgot to... God damn it. Gotta remember to turn this back on. Alright.
Because there are a lot of them, and some of them deserve more attention than others. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Woo! Yeah, I'll leave it the woo!
I am going to leave in the woo, but not me saying I'm going to leave in the woo. Do that.
Hello, Crystal. Hello.
Now, normally, I would put the intro here, but I left that again, because I just wiped the whole computer, I left that file at the office. But that's fine. I will add it in later. For now, I'm going to put in just a just an empty black video for where it will be.
Hello. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Frank.
Hi, Tony.
I see you've got the Batgirl shirt on, and you're the Batgirl shirt on, and you're wearing a Robin t-shirt that has a built-in cape.
Batgirl and Robin to your Batman.
Oh, I'm wearing a Joker fan too.
Yeah.
Remember Joker fan? Whatever happened to that guy?
Remember Joker fan, everyone? Alright, so I like to do like a back and forth. If you notice, I usually start off with a wide shot pretty early on, and that is where I will put our Twitter handles and the subscribe and the listen here icons.
Today, but I didn't.
You know, I heard you once filmed for Joker Fan 279. You almost got punched in the face.
Ooh.
That footage never made it to the internet.
I wish it did. You want to see it?
Yeah,
I want to see it.
This guy was not happy with Joker Fan. Might have accidentally
Let's just get back so it stops playing jerky.
accidentally kept bumping a guy mask with the mic, and he didn't like it.
What was he, a
That's
Deathstroke?
funny.
Was he a
He was
Deathstroke?
down.
This is a true story, by the way. This is 100% a true story. I never released that video. I was too... Because it was at Oaks, so 100% I would see that guy again. And if he saw it on the internet, it would have been a problem.
Right? Oh,
That's
yeah.
funny.
And then Joker Fan had to take off his costume and go, Frank, we gotta get the hell out of here.
I don't want anyone to recognize me.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to recognize me.
As
That
he's
guy
running-
looked really pissed.
As,
Yeah, I don't want anyone to recognize me.
As
That
he's
guy
running-
looked really pissed.
as he's running out, everyone's like, "That's the famous Tony," and the Deathstroke guy is just hunting. He was a serious cosplayer. Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
I kind of wish I saw that.
True story.
anyway, we all love Batman. Pause. You got something black on your teeth.
So yes, that is some things that you don't usually see in the episodes. I forgot that happened. I noticed there was something on her teeth because she just got in. She had like a drink or something. and it was going to distract me the whole time.
Really? Ooh.
little bit.
I didn't
Get it.
Did I even eat today? Thank you.
So this is all coming out, obviously.
You're good. Am I good?
No, not good yet.
Okay.
Great.
Are you good now?
You good?
Why do I have this phone call?
Wash it down.
Okay, okay.
So yes, we
Hold on.
I wish I saw that.
It was great.
anyway, we all love Batman.
All right, so we'll stick from...
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
I kind of wish I saw that.
So we'll leave this. We'll make this back to camera 2. Or, yeah, or whatever camera it is. Yeah, their angle. And we're going to cut all this out. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I kind of wish I saw that.
so yes,
Oh, I got to cut to me. I'm glad I get this look because now I listen to it while I'm working.
I kind of wish I saw that.
so yes, we all love Batman. We
You would have never known that Crystal had something on her teeth. You would have never known. But because you guys are such good patrons, you now know. You now know. Okay.
we've talked about him several times on this show. Batman animated.
See, another I'm going to get rid of that This is a short episode, by the way. Hold on. What's the runtime on this? Hour and 6 footage altogether. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to do more of those live watch-alongs. Maybe I'll do it with friends, although I don't have too many friends that watch wrestling, really.
On this show, Batman animated movies. There's a ton, and
There's so many.
and-
Let me cut to Crystal saying that.
and
There's so many.
and luckily HBO Max has most of them on there. Not the Ninja Turtles one. None of us watched the Ninja Turtles
I
one,
didn't want to.
and literally everyone recommended the Ninja Turtles one to us. So
I was looking through like the list of best animated films, and that actually was one of them. Animated Batman films.
yeah.
It was listed as one of the best.
I'm like,
Well, then that's
why?
not underrated then.
True.
So,
That's why we're not reviewing
I'm like, really?
but yeah, we kind of went into a deep dive here because again, everyone considers Mask of the Phantasm the best. And
Do you guys consider Mask of the Phantasm the best? Do you? Let me know.
It's so good.
the best. And we were
It's so good.
and we were thinking of reviewing it. I think at some point we're gonna do a commentary track for it.
I'm going to still try to do the commentary track for it.
I
but
think
it's
you
just
should
like-
still review it.
It's one of those like it's been done to death.
Yeah, but it's
It's been done to death. But there's so many other more fun ones to talk about.
Fine.
So I think we picked 2 each.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to like mention runner-ups if you want or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. I guess we'll go down the line. Frank, what is your first pick?
First pick. Let's see. My first
Let me get rid of the...
first pick. My first pick was Batman Assault on Arkham.
I'm going to leave a marker here. Actually, so I don't have any of the film clips readily available. So let me get a picture. Hold on. Actually, Assault on Arkham. I'll get a video of the trailer. And I'll drop in the title sequence from the trailer. So I'm on YouTube. Copy and pasting. I use a thing called 4K Downloader. Where you can paste YouTube links in. As you can see here, there it is. It's always updating. Remind me later. So paste the link in. Let me see here. Want to make sure I'm not showing any sensitive material. Yeah, so I'm going to drop the trailer here in the raw folder. Download. So usually we just call this movie, but I'll do like movie / clips. Okay. I misspelled clips. Alright, and I'm going to grab that trailer, bring it in. Hopefully it works. There it is. Alright. With that, actually, I turn this off. You hit that little A1. You bring that down. Got to resize it. Okay, here we go.
First pick. My first pick was Bat.
Hold on.
What are your first pick?
He says first pick too many times. So let's see. Nice little crosses off, so there's no like popping or noticeable shifts in the audio. Let's see how this looks. When the twins show up, when the twins are old enough to like understand moving images, that's how I'm gonna break Batman into them. I'm gonna show them League of Super Pets because they're gonna be surrounded by dogs their entire life.
Frank, what are your first pick?
My first pick was Batman Assault on Arkham.
Okay. Because I'm playing it so low, it looks like it's not resized when it's playing, but it will be the right size.
My first
Like right down here, I thought maybe I sized it wrong, which happens sometimes, but that's just a result of the 1/8 playback. Okay.
Frank, what are your first pick?
My first pick was Batman Assault on Arkham.
Okay, I've seen this one.
I'm gonna let this go a little longer. Let me get like slow it down by 60 maybe.
My first pick was Batman Assault on Arkham.
I like that more.
Okay, I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Johanna actually showed me this one a few
Really?
years ago. Yeah.
I really like this one.
Absolutely love it. So
It's a fun one.
It's based 2 years before Arkham Asylum, the video game. So it's kind of a tie-in. It's also just a
Hold on. I'm trying to cut out me saying yeah. I've been catching myself doing it, and it's just so I don't have to edit it as much, but occasionally I still do it.
game, so it's kind of a tie-in. It's also just a
You can still kind of hear it on Crystal's mic. Hold on.
it's kind of a tie-in. It's also just a a one-off from that run of between 2013 and 2020 of those DC
Yeah, see, again, I'm the worst.
2020 of those DCAU films. Then they just kind of sprinkled in cool, just one-offs like this. I love it. I put it.
Let me cut out his He's very soft-spoken, Frank.
This. I love it. It's like this. I love.
No.
Cool, just one-offs like this. I love it. I put it. I mean, a lot of people don't talk about it enough.
God damn it, Tony! Stop it!
Don't talk about it enough. And I love it because it's.
I'm not going to focus too much about dropping clips in for this go-around. I usually focus, or me and Jessica, we usually focus on editing the conversation first, and then we drop the clips in. But I'll put occasional clips in, obviously.
Suicide Squad film.
It
Like,
is.
It really is.
It really,
It's-
really,
it
really,
really
is.
is.
It has Batman in front of it, but
Yeah.
like you don't see Batman until maybe 20 minutes in. But I love it because it's more of a Batman in the shadows. You're not in the cave with Bruce and Batman. All you see is Batman coming.
Yeah,
from
they
the
weren't
shadows.
there,
I mean,
sorry.
The most that you get on Batman's side is in the beginning. He's in the car. He's in the Batmobile with, or sitting there, and Alfred calls him and tells him something's going on at the Arkham Asylum. So that's like the most that you really get from his side. The rest of everything is from the Suicide Squad's point of view, and you get these creepy, points of.
This is fun. This is fun for you guys.
Points of Batman crashing through the ceiling and.
That one was a little. I'm gonna go back in and tighten some of these, but I noticed the shift in audio there.
Points of Batman crashing through the ceiling and trying to figure out what's going on and taking them all out while he's searching for a dirty bomb, not knowing what.
The
Suicide
Joker
Squad
has
is.
a dirty bomb.
Yeah.
But he's also
I
doing
love it.
other things as well. Like all of a sudden you see him like rushing around. All of a sudden he like does a pit stop to like save some girl in an alley, and then like keeps going. Like he just does like all this random stuff. It feels like in between too.
Well, he's searching for that.
Yeah,
he's
but
searching
like
for
in
the-
his
for the
way,
dirty
like
bomb.
it's kind of like the day of Batman, but you're watching.
I will
almost a
say,
Suicide Squad
which-
thing.
which I
it's
mean,
really
yeah.
cool.
It's really cool, to watch it. I mean, then you get a lot of cameos through it of Joker and Poison Ivy and Bane at the end.
and
all that.
characters who ended up not being in the game. Well, now it's. I don't know if this is any longer in continuity or canon, as we say. I know people say canon. I say canon.
Kanan?
Yeah,
what
it's
the
a joke.
fuck is wrong
it's
with
something
you?
Vito came
sounding
up with,
like
and I
Crystal
just
now.
stole Vito's
Yeah, right.
joke.
Yeah, my friend Vito said
Stole
Kanan.
Vito's
Yeah, right.
joke.
You can't like make up names just
because
like that.
because King Shark is in it.
Yes, King Shark is in this. Hold on. Now, we'll take a screenshot. Let me see here. See.
Because King Shark.
We're gonna zoom up on King Shark. Right, that was King Shark, right? Before I... That is King Shark, okay. King Shark. So I have to... Okay. Save another picture. Oh, God damn it. The fucking WebP files. Like, I just want a goddamn JPEG. Just give me a JPEG. Oh my God. I need a JPEG of King Shark from the Suicide Squad game. That is coming out, and it's all WebP. It's all WebP. Which cannot be... Oh, thank God, one of them. Which cannot be imported into an Adobe Premiere sequence. Where am I at here? Okay. Okay.
Is in it. And in this version, King Shark has like the metal jaws, and he's like a normal guy. But there's a new
I think
game.
he's a big shark.
Huh? There's a new
I think
game.
he's a big shark.
Huh?
He's a big shark, but yeah. he's a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
guy.
but like,
Hold on. I want to cut out that lick smack.
but there's a new
I think
game.
he's a big shark.
Huh?
He's a big shark,
Alright.
but yeah. he's a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
guy.
but like
Yeah.
in the video game coming out, which is supposed to be in the Arkham series,
Yeah.
it looks like a regular.
Yeah, let me zoom up on. That's apparently Samoa Joe.
So he's.
King Shark.
I mean, the video game one looks more towards the new Suicide Squad 2020.
Yeah.
To where this one's more of a brutal. Like what I think that this movie was going for, since it came out in I want to say 2014.
Yeah, WebP.
So when did the first Suicide Squad come out? 2016.
That was
right?
2016.
So I feel like what this game or what this movie was doing was, yes, it's part of the Arkhamverse video games, but I also think that they were putting the characters out in front of you to see, their likability, to get you used to these characters, to get you used to the Suicide Squad before the movie comes out and makes a big thing.
Well, remember the TV show was doing that too. Arrow season 2 was introducing the Suicide Squad, and then they greenlit the movie, and that subplot just disappeared.
So what a lot of these Warner Brother, what these WB medias do
I think so.
is they put these characters out in other medias, like the TV shows, like the other animated movies, and starts to put them out in front of your face so that.
Oh my God, Tony, stop doing.
You get used to them, you like them, you become a fan of them, so that once the movies come out, they're bigger money makers. People like these characters.
Yeah.
So you can really see them start to mold what characters they want to use, don't want to use, bring up to the movies and all that. For these films.
It's weird how certain characters have different rules and whatnot, because they were making an Aquaman pilot when Justice League Unlimited was being released.
Yeah, that's right.
And Aquaman's
Can I fix that stutter?
League Unlimited was being
Oh yeah.
Unlimited was being.
I do this sometimes. I fix these little stutters that I do. But I realize I say something wrong and I kind of reset a little bit, but I don't reset enough.
When Justice League Unlimited was being released.
Yeah, that's right.
And Aquaman's not in that.
Have you guys ever seen the unaired Aquaman pilot? They put it out on iTunes or something at one point just to make some money off of it, but it was not good. Adrian Palicki was in it. Let me see here. Find a good picture of the Aquaman show. Show's so bad. It's a terrible pilot. I'm sorry. Let me bring it in here. Where did I start saying it?
They were making an Aquaman pilot when Justice.
All right, make this a little bigger. Hold on. I'm getting disorganized with my picks. Okay, boom. Boom. Black video underneath.
League Unlimited was being released.
Yeah, that's right.
And Aquaman's not in that show because he could only be in one.
Yeah.
Outside of the comics, he could only be in one type of medium at the same time. But yes, the Assault on Arkham. I'm shocked they didn't do more of these because the Arkham series.
I wish they did.
The Arkham series is really popular. The Arkham series.
I wish they did.
The Arkham series is really popular. I know they do spin-off comics and
Best
stuff.
video game around.
It is weird we're not getting more animated movies in the Arkham
Why
universe.
wouldn't they pump out a ton of these animated movies that take place in that universe everyone likes?
Plus, you
It's
get
bizarre.
Kevin Conroy coming back to do
He
the voice.
did.
Yeah, let me go back.
Universe everyone likes.
Plus, you
It's
get
bizarre.
Kevin Conroy coming back to do
He
the voice,
did.
which is
Yeah.
great, fantastic. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Kev. I mean, what this movie was is what the Suicide Squad 2016 should have been.
Yes.
Yeah.
And supposedly David Ayer has a cut out there that it's more like.
Oh, everyone
this.
has a cut now.
Exactly.
Forgot I went on this rant.
Everyone has a cut now.
Exactly. I mean, how much did he really shoot that whole movie could be changed to something similar, more like this?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
No,
the guy's just out there.
I
blowing
keep
smoke.
saying, like, the best you're going to get out of, like, a good version of the 2016 Suicide Squad, you're going to get something on par with, like, Thor the Dark World or something. Like,
Yeah.
like, everyone's like, oh, there's an amazing movie
And it's
waiting there. It's
not.
like, no, maybe there's, like, an
there.
okay movie
Is
waiting
there.
there.
But I mean, to have Joker in his cell, and then to be, I mean,
Cut out my little. Ah.
he always has to be the center of attention. So he's got a dirty bomb in there while the Suicide Squad's trying to kidnap and kill the Riddler. and
Harley
all that.
cheats on him
She
Woo,
does.
what
with,
a hot scene.
with Deathstroke, right?
Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Yahtzee. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Well, no, they were broken up.
Oh, they were on break.
They're broken up. They didn't cheat.
Oh,
she says
that's
it
right.
multiple
They were
times.
broken
She's
up.
not
They-
with him anymore.
they were on break?
She's a jerk.
I didn't realize I made that joke. It's been a while. I didn't realize I made that
Break?
that joke.
Jerk.
They were on break.
Yeah.
They were not on break.
I've used that excuse before.
They were on break
Guess what?
because
It
They weren't
doesn't-
on break.
The second he got out,
Also, let me cover up that lip smack.
That excuse
they were
before.
on-
No.
Excuse
They
before.
were on break
Guess what?
because-
It
They weren't on
doesn't-
break.
the second he got out, she was
Let-
like, "Oh, Puddin, I love
Can
you."
someone let me
all
know in the
over.
comments? Has the "we were on break" argument ever worked for you? Because it hasn't for me. But anyway,
You guys ever fall on that one? You did what with her? We were on break. Thought we were on a break. I thought we were on a break.
Just
no,
go
yeah,
to
I
a
really
break.
like that. Yeah, it's a solid time.
And
I
it shows you.
That was too long of a pause for me. Too long of a pause for Tony.
that. Yeah, it's a solid time.
And it shows you a lot of awesome like characters too. Like was it Killer Freeze is her name?
Killer Frost.
Or
Killer
Killer
Frost.
Frost.
Killer Frost. Yeah.
She was fucking awesome in
Yeah.
this. I fucking
I'll drop that clip. She's right there, Killer Frost. But I think she's like one of the first. There she is.
she was fucking awesome in
Yeah.
this. I fucking loved her. And like you definitely see a lot more like cuz with her and
Yes, I really liked Peacemaker. I really enjoyed Peacemaker. I forgot if I ever posted about that or not. There was a lot going on. That's when I was temporarily at my dad's, in between moves, post breakup, professional and personal breakups. So yeah, there was like a period where I just like binged Peacemaker. I think it was when I was sick. I think I got sick for a little bit, and I just watched Peacemaker, and I enjoyed the hell out of
a
it.
few others. Like there's like cool chemistry happening between a lot of them. You're just like
She
this-
had,
Hold on, it froze.
few others. Like there's like cool chemistry happening between a lot of them. You're just like
she
this is
hasn't
awesome.
shown up in the Arkham games yet.
She wasn't in the Arkham games, but all of like her animated shows and movies through the past like maybe 20 years, that voice actress has always voiced Killer Frost, which is
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
that's
cool.
cool.
so like a lot of these characters they came back to do it. I like what's his name, Neil McDonough as
I think it's
as
McDonough.
Deadshot.
But yes.
McDonough as Deadshot, which is fantastic. You have Giancarlo Esposito in there as Black Spider.
Yeah.
They really blew up these. Spent a lot of money on great voice casting.
Yeah, yeah.
But
it's-
even just
yeah, cool.
little things here and there, like they actually picked up. Like she found Mr. Freeze's gun.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was really cool. It's just a lot of things coming together, and I wish they explored that
When they
more.
found that room, they start going through the boxes.
Yeah.
Harley finds her hammer, Frost finds the gun, and then there's also like a Joker fish from the '90s TV show in there. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
Older than that, the Joker fish thing's from like an 80s comic.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. I have that comic, The Joker Fish.
I mean, that's, you know, it's cool how they kind of
Yeah.
drop all these Easter eggs in there. I mean,
Boop, boop, boop. Too many yes.
I really love the film, so that's why I put it as one of my top underrated ones.
I agree. More
So,
people need to talk about it. And Warner Brothers, like, do more Arkham, like Arkham
Yes.
game universe movies.
Yeah.
Come on. What are you doing?
Not Suicide Squad. Do more Arkham stuff.
Arkham based, like-
Arkham.
Yeah, just in the Arkham universe.
Yeah.
Give us more stories in the Arkham universe.
That would be cool, right? I would like to see a lot of the stuff in the Arkham universe.
Because that's a fun universe. There's cool versions of characters in there that I like to see explored.
I mean, think about it. If they did it as the 2016 Suicide Squad film, you can use Batman, like, you know, a little bit as they did, but in the right way. Revolve it around Arkham, and then you build a universe. Like, you could see some of these villains for like 2 seconds, and then the universe starts to build. You can have their own movie. And
have you read any of the Arkham comics?
Starts to build. You can have their own movie. And
Have you read any of the Arkham comics?
I haven't.
I haven't
read the
either.
Arkham
I want to
comics.
check them out at some point.
Play all the games on. They're great.
I played all the games too.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Did you 100% Arkham Knight and get the gold bat logo on your suit?
So I didn't do like the after stuff and all
Wow.
that. Like I beat the game. That's the only game that I did.
I 100%ed it twice. Let me get rid of his lips back. What did I just... hold on. Brr, 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 brr.
Bat logo on your suit?
So
Yeah,
Bat logo on your suit?
so
I think it's still here, there.
Bat logo on your suit? Bat logo on your suit? Bat logo on your suit?
so I didn't.
Actually, let me get a picture of that. Oh wait, it wasn't the 100%. It was like the 240%, I think. And it's a WebP file. God damn the freaking WebP stuff. What do they call this? Prestige suit. I get a good picture of the prestige suit. God damn it, guys. Now I got the Peacemaker song in my head. Do you really, really, really want to taste it? Do you really want to taste it? Why can I not find a good picture of this suit? Here, this one will be fine. This one will be fine. That's the prestige suit.
100% Arkham Knight. And get the gold. And get the gold bat logo on your suit.
So I didn't do like the after stuff and all
Wow.
that. Like I beat the game.
Hello, Ryan Powell. Tuning in a little late. Ran on the shaved.
Only game that I did in 100% because the tanks in that game.
I was
the
fuck
tanks.
the
just
The
gonna
tanks, yeah.
fucking
Fuck
say
the
that.
tanks.
I
Yeah,
said
the tank-
every time I try playing that
God.
fucking game, I get stuck with that
Oh,
shit.
God. Well,
Yeah.
Every fucking time, and I get angry,
I will
and
say
I
that
just
is the
don't
one
keep
that
playing.
I replay the least because of the tank
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
That's,
But I
can't.
100%ed
hate
it
I
twice.
hate it.
Nice.
Twice.
Tank guy.
Anyway, Crystal.
Technically 240%. I forgot the percentage.
Arkham City's the best, by the
Fuck
way.
those
Arkham City is that.
Let me cut to him saying that.
Guy.
Anyway, Crystal.
Arkham City's the best, by the
Fuck
way.
those
Arkham City is that.
Go ahead.
So, Crystal,
Mine.
what is your first choice for underrated Batman movie?
My first choice is actually going to be Batman Beyond Joker's Return.
Return of the Joker.
Return
I
of the
think.
Joker.
Got the friggin' name wrong. I guess I let this one slide. I don't think this one's super underrated, but it doesn't get talked about nearly as much as Mask of the Phantasm. Well, Renan, we're only at 11 minutes in to the edit. I showed everyone how I take the separate camera clips, merge them, and I do this multicam editing. I've showed everyone how I'll mute every time I go like, yeah, 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 right. Yeah, I try to mute that. I cut out some uhs. For example, because you weren't here,
Of all time.
Yes.
So we decided today.
there was a long originally before I did that cut. So that's the exciting stuff that you have missed. Now let me get some footage of Return of the Joker. Wait, what? Did I? Oh. I went full screen. Sorry, I didn't realize I went full screen. Did you miss all of the stuff that I was showing? Did nothing show that I was pointing out? Anyway. Sorry, I just got to look at the stream and I'm like, why is it just my face? Please tell me that hasn't been going on for a while. Anyway. Return of the Joker, baby. Is there a trailer? Actually, what I like to do...
Stuff and all
Wow.
that. Like I beat the.
I hate it.
Nice.
Twice.
Tank guy.
Anyway, Crystal.
Arkham City's the best, by the
Fuck
way.
those
Arkham City is
Go
that.
ahead.
Let me, I'm gonna play like a little clip from the trailer.
Arkham City is that.
Go ahead.
Before we transition to the next topic.
Say goodnight. Do it. Say good.
Let me see.
Say goodnight. Do it now.
I'm gonna bring that in. But since YouTube only likes clips under like 7 seconds, I want a little trim here. And then when I upload, I have an option to put an ad break there. Let's resize it. So it'll be like,
Guy.
Anyway, Crystal.
Arkham City's the best, by the way.
Fuck those
Arkham City is the
Go
best.
ahead.
Say goodnight. Do it now.
So, Crystal,
Mine.
what is your first choice?
did I do say so Crystal twice?
Hey, Crystal.
Okay, let me cut that out.
So, Crystal,
Mine.
what?
Let me trim her. Okay. It was all missed. Sorry. Well, you can see it now, right? You can see it now. We're still okay. We're still good. Oh, Renan, you also missed. I had to stop right in the beginning because Crystal had something on her teeth, and I had to cut that all out. All right, let's see here.
What is your first choice? What is your first choice for underrated Batman?
My first choice is actually going to be Batman Beyond's Joker's Return.
Return of the Joker.
Return
I
of the
think.
Joker.
Yeah.
I-
Return of the Joker.
Return
I
of the
think.
Joker.
Yeah.
You know.
Close enough.
Close.
Joker's Return. Return of the Joker. Tomato. Oh, my tot. I don't know if that made any fucking sense. I'm very tired. I didn't eat much today, and I made the mistake of having a hard seltzer. Okay. I mean, I did eat today. I just only had a breakfast, and that's it.
Never funny.
Oh, God. Fucking VHS audio is so loud. Look at that fucking peaking. Sorry, I'm gonna hold on.
Batman Beyond Return of the Joker.
Sorry about that. Let me get our black video.
Close enough. These
You know,
are words.
I love Tim Burton's.
You know.
Close enough.
Close enough. These
Hold on, let me move that over.
Return.
Return of the Joker.
Shorten it.
Joker's Return.
Return of the Joker. I
Return of the
think.
Joker.
Yeah.
You know.
Close enough.
Close enough. These
You know,
are words.
I love Tim Burton's
Return of the Joker.
Batman's Back Again. Was that the name of that movie? I love Tim Burton's Batman's Back Again.
It's all from his back.
Fuck you guys.
And then Christopher Nolan. I love Christopher Nolan's film Batman's Here. That was a good one. 2005 Batman's Here. Anyway,
I'm gonna make the fake posters of those. I really think I'm gonna make the Batman Returns, Batman's Back Again, and Batman Begins. Batman's here. You started this was driving, so I missed a lot. Pecking duck? What? What? All right, let me rewind a little bit.
Fuck you guys.
and then Christopher Nolan. I love Christopher Nolan's film Batman's Here. That was a good one. 2005 Batman's Here. Anyway, tell me.
I would like those.
Now, this movie was pretty big when it came out. Well, it went direct-to-video, but they made like a video game and stuff. But what do you love about this film?
I think it's really creative. I love Batman animated series and Batman Beyond. I think
Yeah.
they're fantastic animated series, and then this just goes off of that, and it was meant for children, but it's so dark.
I'm gonna play around with that for a little bit. Hold on. Same way I do Uz, sometimes Crystal takes long pauses. And I think I'm going to cover up the edit with a picture. You said peeking. Oh. I meant audio. I don't know what the hell they're doing downstairs, but something just shook. I forgot about that picture. Bring that in.
It was meant.
What the hell happened there? Why is that so stretched? Can I fix this? That looks better.
And it was meant for children, but it's so dark. And I didn't get. Can I watch that really quick? The alternate.
Wait. How does he die? How does he die in the version you watched?
With the gun.
With the gun. Oh, in the version you watched, that's the violent version.
That is what was the other one?
The other version, the more toned down version.
Am I getting this right? Hold on. Which one's the original? Okay, yeah, the gun is the uncensored one. And then I'm only finding the gun. Where's the electricity one? This is one I'm going to need clips for. Wow, there were a bunch of changes, weren't there? Let's see here. Where is the clip? I'm sorry, I'm looking at the clip here. I obviously can't play it on YouTube. Let me see here. So yeah, the censored one, he gets electrocuted. I thought so. but I can't find just the clip on YouTube. I'm finding a side-by-side comparison. I'm finding all the uncensored ones. Censored. Okay, did I find it? Hold on. It's super pixelated, but I found it. Okay. So let me download this one. Because this one needs a visual aid for sure. I mean, because you tuned in late, Renan, I'm not going to put too many clips in on this go-around, but I will be putting in ones that are really important. And then, like, later, I'm more focused on the conversation right now, but this is kind of like a big scene. So I want to make sure I get it right early on. Okay, censored version. Let me find the uncensored version. No. Pause here. Okay. All right.
Version, the more tone. Version you watch, that's the violent version.
That is what was the
movie clips. Let me see what she said.
How does he die? How does he die in the version you watched?
with the gun.
With the gun.
Oh wait, no. Did I download the wrong one? That was the censored one. Where's the uncensored one? God damn it. Okay. Found it. How's everyone's Sunday going? We all having a fine and fun Sunday? Is this the highlight of your Sunday? Is this everything you thought it would be? There we go. All right.
Version you watched.
With the gun.
With the gun. Oh, and the version you watched, that's the violent version.
That is what was the other one?
The other.
Bring it in.
Other version, the more toned down version was, remember, he gets like electrocuted, like he falls into something and gets
That's
electrocuted.
what
That was in this one.
That's what that was?
Falls into something and gets
That's
electrocuted.
what that was?
Play it back.
electrocuted. Like he falls into something, he gets
That's
electrocuted.
what that was.
So
I
I
was
guess
like waiting for something like.
so. I guess
crazy.
the
I was
version
like,
on HBO Max they've like.
something like.
So I guess
crazy.
the
I was
version
like,
on HBO Max they've like switched it back to the gun.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
because it's
Yeah.
Little J or whatever they
Oh,
want to
yeah.
call him now.
Little Robin was brainwashed by the Joker and turned into like a little Joker, and he ends up killing the.
That was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, that was pretty awesome. Episode take to edit, it depends on the length of the raw footage. Usually like 2 days, 2-3 days. Well, now we have more time to work on them, which is nice. But we can hammer out an episode in like 2 days minimum, I think.
The Joker.
Yes,
think it's great.
It's so good.
And they.
Let me cut out me saying there. I think I'll do this until 5. And then I'm gonna get or make some dinner.
It's so good.
And it's cool to see like the end of that character in that universe.
Yeah, you never think you would see the end of a character, and the fact that it was so creative, because I was trying to figure out, I'm like, well, if you see them kill the Joker and they bury him,
Yeah.
and I'm like, how did he get out? And it's so cool what they reveal of how they keep him going. And I'm like,
I remember.
that's creative.
I remember.
Let me see. Let me switch to her.
I remember.
That's creative.
I remember like when that twist came, I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, I had no idea.
When you were 8 when it came out?
Yeah, when did it
year
come
was
out?
that?
It was like 2000.
Was it 2000?
I think it was in
2000?
2000.
I think it had to be 2000.
Might
So I
have
was
been
like 9 or
2009,
10.
Yeah.
You were 8.
I
You
used to
were
love
older
it. Yeah.
than that.
What do you mean?
In 2000?
Yeah. How old was I in 2000, Crystal?
I would say you were probably
show his
11 or
age.
12.
Whoa.
No, 2000. I would have been like 9 or 10. Depending on what month in 2000, I would have been 9 or 10.
That would have been 2.
September 19th, 1989.
You're 89?
No, goddamn you!
Birthday's coming up. Everybody send Tony some stuff. Woo!
I do like the fight that he has with people in that movie where he like hits the guy with the flagpole.
Yes.
Because it reminds me of what does he say?
Flagpole.
Yeah, he says something, and it
Yeah.
just reminds me of this. It reminds me of the ending of Speed when Keanu Reeves just picks up Dustin Hoffman's head, and he's like, "Well, I'm taller."
That's fucking awesome part in Speed. The Speed's awesome.
Jeez.
The freaking Joker has like a giant laser in
He
that
does.
movie, and he like. I'm pretty sure Gotham, like, he kills 1 million people. Like, that laser
had
just
to.
tears through
Well, it
Gotham.
goes through, it doesn't actually go through Gotham. It goes to, where the Joker is at. I don't think he's actually in.
Aren't
or is
those,
it
like,
part?
it goes through buildings, right?
It goes through some, but it looks like it's condemned buildings.
So if it's
Condemned
animated, it's
buildings.
fine. If Man of Steel does it, then it's a
Oh,
horror.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know what?
exactly.
They needed a character
Yeah.
going, don't worry, no one is here. It's totally fine.
It's a
It looked
deserted
like a
island.
condemned area. But I like it's just also the colors in this movie too. Like
Yeah.
when they're in the club scene and stuff like that. I thought those colors were really cool. A lot of colors were awesome
Yeah.
in this movie.
I love
See, I just said yeah too many times in a row. You'll probably hear it faintly in the background, but once I add the music and finalize the audio, it'll be masked enough.
A lot of colors were awesome in this movie.
I love you find out the fate of Harley Quinn. She popped
No,
out.
she pops out the end.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
she ended up
she's-
she ended up having a kid who ended up popping out twins.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, depending on when this episode airs, my sister might be popping out twins of her own. They're any day now. Any day now, they're coming.
Congrats.
Oh God.
Uncle
Is
Tony.
it Harley Quinn? Do you also see an old Amanda Waller in that one too, right? Or is that the...
No, that's the Justice League episode epilogue,
Okay, yep,
which is
that's
the
the other.
end of that animated
Yeah.
universe.
Epilogue was so stupid. I thought it was interesting when I was younger, but I rewatched it a few years back, and I'm like, this is stupid. This is the dumbest retcon. It was not needed.
Yep. You're
But yeah, Return of the
That's really
Joker
cool.
is solid. Some of the toys they made. Did you have any of the toys from when it came out?
I mean, from Master Phantasm, from that
Yeah.
one. I mean,
Let me see if I can find the toy I'm about to mention. Sorry, I got a message. Um. What was that toy I had? I had like a robot Joker head. It had legs. There it is. The virtual Joker. That's what it's called. Oh man, this thing was awesome. I guess that was more of a Batman Beyond toy and less of a Return of the Joker toy, but whatever. Let's put it in virtual Joker. Boom. Going with the legs.
I mean, from a lot of.
There was a there was like this big robot Joker head that had legs that I had. That thing was fuck.
A lot of times, this is what the edit is. It's me looking up stuff to put the images in. Sometimes you gotta hunt pretty hard for things. And then when Jessica does it, sometimes she doesn't know what I'm talking about, so I have to, like, confirm that she found the right thing. Or else we get another Max Rebo incident where she puts the wrong character on there.
Joker head that had legs. That had legs that I had. That thing was fucking awesome.
That's cool.
You know what I like about Batman Beyond? The Scarecrow guy sounds like Christopher Walken. It's not, but it sounds like Christopher
Wait,
Walken.
the young Scarecrow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I remember as a kid, I
I
thought.
do not hear that.
No, he's doing a Christopher Walken accent, 100%.
Right? Let me look up the clip. Hold on. Before I look like an idiot.
I've seen history cubes about you. Hard to believe somebody stupid as you ever beat the Joker. Maybe I'm smarter than I look.
Yeah, see, he does sound... like Christopher Walken.
Oh, terrific.
You've got some information.
Okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. I found the episode from the show. I gotta find the clip from the movie. Well, hopefully this helps, I guess.
Those like villains, like those second tier. like
They're
the
so
baby
bad.
versions
Yeah.
of like
Baby
Yeah.
shark. What was it? What is it? A hyena and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the twins and
Yeah.
they're
It's
so,
so
bad.
And it was cool to see that Batman Beyond got its own movie.
Yeah.
And
But
it's a solid movie, too.
They stopped, I believe, they stopped doing Batman Beyond the series because of that movie because it was just so dark and it had so much controversial issues around it. People
Really?
didn't like it. I
Yeah.
believe that's what happened.
Batman Beyond
I
only
could
has
totally
what,
be
2
making this
seasons?
up.
Yeah, it only has like 2 seasons and a
Yeah.
spin-off, the Zeta Project.
But they stopped.
Does anybody remember the Zeta Project? They tried to work that stuff into the Arrowverse, and it's like, I don't think anyone cares about Zeta. Zeta was a very forgettable character. It somehow got their own show. Hold on.
I think after that movie because
Yeah.
they didn't. They were like,
But also,
How do I get the live dashboard? Live control room. Okay.
mad at how
but also
dark it
remember
was,
they like greenlit.
Hold on.
that movie because
Yeah.
they didn't. They were like
But also,
mad at how
but also
dark it
remember
was.
they like greenlit. It might also been because Justice
Hello,
League was
Frank.
on the way. Like they were ready to do Justice
Yeah.
League because that only comes out a few years later.
But I think just Batman
Yeah,
Beyond has
Justice
an
League.
awesome universe though.
Yeah,
That
Batman
entire
Beyond.
world.
I love like the heavy metal version of
Oh
the
my
Batman animated series.
yes!
Rip. That's a good fucking movie.
Oh, the music in it's actually pretty cool.
I used to have it and I lent it to someone and I never got it back.
Way to go.
Damn it.
They would have ended on damn it.
All the colors. I mean, it was like dropping acid and eyeball Illuminati one comes through. Yeah, it's great. I love it every time. Fantastic.
It's good.
But yeah, good.
Yeah. Let me see. Maybe I'll leave that in.
Damn it.
All the colors. I mean, it was like dropping acid and in the beginning the big eyeball Illuminati one comes through. Yeah, it's great. I love it every time. Fantastic.
It's good.
But yeah, good pick.
That was
Good
Tim
pick.
Drake, right?
It was Tim Drake.
that
Because
turned-
remember,
Yeah.
the animated
Drake.
series didn't have a Jason Todd. They kind of fused Tim
Yeah.
Drake and Jason Todd together.
Did Tim Drake dirty.
Yeah. Oh, you know what my favorite character to come back of Batman Beyond was? Bane. When you find out he's just in a wheelchair and he can't
That was pretty funny when Bane came back and he's like, "Argh!"
breathe because of the years of using Venom. He's like, like that's great.
So what I want to know is Barbara though. Barbara is in a wheelchair. She's commissioner.
Yeah,
She's
that
Commissioner
version just
Gordon.
becomes commissioner
Yeah.
and never gets shot.
She never gets shot. She
No.
never becomes Oracle
'Cause
or
it's
anything
too
like
dark.
that.
Yeah.
I would have loved to seen her as like a mix of. I don't know. I don't.
Well,
I don't know
do
what
you
I
watch
would prefer.
Titans?
Do I watch Titans?
The-
Let me cut out that pause. Right.
Or as like a mix of. I don't know. I don't.
Well,
know. I don't know what
do
I
you
would
watch
prefer.
Titans?
Do I watch Titans?
The live action Titan show?
I don't.
Well,
I want
gotta-
to. I
she
haven't
is
watched it
both.
yet.
She is in a wheelchair.
That's what I want to see.
And commissioner.
That's what I want to see.
Played by a real life handicapped person.
That's cool.
That model actress who ended up, what was it, like a car accident? She actually got her leg removed and
I've
stuff.
heard
Ah.
that, but no, yeah, she really is.
That's true.
Because I was watching him like, oh wow, why'd they go for the one leg thing? That didn't happen in the comics. I was like, oh, that's just what. I'm like, all right, never
That's the
mind.
actress.
Yeah,
That's
she,
actually
she
really
does
cool.
a really great job too. Like,
Yeah.
really.
She's
really
good.
kills
She's
it.
good in it.
Yeah.
Now my pick.
Okay.
This is my runner.
Hold on.
Now my pick.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Good. She's good in it.
Let me put a clip in to break up the segment. But the VHS trailer I found is loud, so let me mute this real quick. And then turn down the audio. down. Let's lower this audio by a lot. Alright, let's see what that sounds like.
Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
Return of the Joker.
Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, the first feature-length Batman Beyond movie.
This is my.
Joker, the first feature-length Batman Beyond movie.
Now my pick. This is my runner-up. Now it's not Batman.
All right, go ahead.
I watched Batman Ninja last night.
Me
I
too.
thought I'd never have to hear about this movie.
So. So I've never seen. I don't know if it came out like about 2018, 2017. So I never got around to watching it until last night. While my kitchen was on fire. It literally got fixed. I didn't.
Pretty sounded
I didn't do shit.
not around
They
now.
did construction on my roof. A light like this popped out, and then I went to go back in, but the wiring, like even the guy was basically, wow, the wiring is real shitty. Like one of it popped and just sparked out everywhere. Anyway. So I'm in a bad mood. I'm like, let me put on Batman Ninja in the dark. It's like something to make me feel better. Yeah.
And how'd you feel?
So I gotta watch it.
I said the same thing when I had to watch it.
I was like, okay, and I just was just like, so the concept is and Batman, the ninja, and it reminded me of the Elseworld tale, which also happens with Gotham, I guess.
I want to see that. That's one of my top.
Or you know what? If we do introduction, like Robert for Block, the writer's like, oh, what the hell? I haven't read this in a while. Yeah, so this story is just, hey, I read this in a while. Oh, I read this in a while. Yeah, so this story is just, hey, what is Batman? And I thought that was all back in time. All the Batman. Okay, we gotta take it out. Okay, overcomplicating it, but okay, so Batman is gonna be a ninja and fight samurais with a giant robot. Like, all right, that's a different
Sounds
type.
like Power Rangers.
Yeah, like that's a different type of Japanese thing. That's not really. Yeah. And then by the time that the army Batman, I was like, what the fuck? So
Well, were you glued to your TV?
I wasn't exactly. I will say I was never bored and very entertained by the film. So I gotta give it that really, but I don't. I think it's just a shock to my system.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I wasn't ready for this type of movie. I gotta give it a.
Why did no one say anything? Shit. I'm sorry. I must have hit the button. I am sorry. When did we last leave off? When was that comment made? Shit. All right, let me go back a little bit. I must have accidentally hit the number on my keypad. Did I hit? I'm sorry. I'm going to go back. Hold on.
She's good. She's good in it.
Sorry.
Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, the first feature-length Batman Beyond movie.
Okay, this
Now
is
my
what...
pick.
So, Renan, when you said commercial break, I thought you meant did I put that clip in for a commercial break? And yes, that's what I usually do, so that's why I didn't realize anything. I didn't realize I was gone. I was talking this whole time. Anyway.
Okay.
This is my runner-up. Now, it's not Batman Ninja, but I want to talk about Batman Ninja.
All right, go ahead.
So I
Do
watched
it.
Batman Ninja last night.
Me
I
too.
thought I'd never have to hear about this movie again.
So
Nope.
I remember seeing, I don't know if it came out like what, 2018
Something like that.
or 2017. So I never got around to watching.
We're talking about Batman Ninja.
While my kitchen was almost on fire. It's since been. It literally got fixed like 30 minutes before we started.
Nice.
How'd you set it on fire?
I didn't.
Tony's
do
not a
shit.
good cook.
I didn't do shit.
He's not a real
They
Italian.
did construction on my roof. A light like this popped out, and then I went to put it back in. But the wiring, like even the guy who was fixing it today, he's like, "Wow, the wiring's real shitty." And like when I went to pop it in, just sparks shot out everywhere. Anyway,
On the move.
so I'm in a bad mood. I'm like, well, let me put on Batman Ninja in the dark because like some.
This will make me feel better.
Yeah.
Put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
And how'd you feel?
So I gotta watch it again.
I said the same thing when I
I-
got done watching it.
I was like, okay, and I tweeted about it. I was just like, so the concept is
It is
feudal
bonkers.
Japan Batman, and he's a ninja, and it reminded me of the Elseworlds Tale, which also have a movie now, Gotham by Gaslight.
I want to see that. I did. That's one of them
Yeah.
I did not get to fucking
More,
see.
you know what? If we do introduction by Robert Bloch, the writer of Psycho. What the hell? I haven't read this in a while. Yeah. So this story is
There was a there. I cut that out. That's what you missed.
just, hey, what if Batman was in the 1800s?
Yeah.
And I thought that's what Batman Ninja was going to be. Instead, it's Gorilla Grodd sends them all back in time. And then all the Batman villains become feudal lords in Japan. And he's got to take them out. I'm like, okay, overcomplicating it, but okay. So Batman is going to be a ninja and fight samurais. Cool. And then giant robots showed up. And I'm like, all right,
Okay.
that's
handle
a
this.
It
different
goes
type.
into like Power Ranger mode
Yeah, I'm like,
too.
that's a
This is
different
fine.
type of Japanese thing. That's
Yeah.
not really ninja. And then by the time that the army of monkeys made a big monkey, and then they teamed up with the army of bats, and then made a Batman, I was like, what the fuck? So
Yes.
But were you glued to your TV?
I was glued to the
Exactly.
TV. I will say, I was never bored and very entertained by the film. So I gotta, knowing what I know now, I think the movie was just a shock to my system.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
Okay.
all right, I wasn't ready for this type
Now I'm back up to where it was.
of movie. I gotta give it another chance. And a lot of people were telling me, they're like, oh, I turned it off. They're like, I turned it. I couldn't get into it.
But it's beautiful too.
However,
the
it is.
colors.
It is. The section with the Red Hood and Joker is really well done.
Oh my
Now-
gosh. Yeah.
Now this reminded me of the other time they did a Batman anime, which is Batman Gotham Knight. It is it's an anime, the first ever PG-13 Batman animated film.
What was it?
What is it? It's like 5 stories.
Come on.
What was it?
I'm gonna cut out me stuttering and smacking my lips.
Animated film.
What was it?
It's like 5 stories, I think, or 3. Let me see here. 6 interlocking stories by 6 acclaimed directors, one groundbreaking masterpiece. So this is in continuity with the Christopher Nolan Batman movies.
Really?
They put this out. You never seen this?
It's been years.
So they put this out right before The Dark Knight, and this is like what happened in between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight.
Can I see that?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good anime. I might actually rewatch that later on.
Is that on HBO Max?
I think it is. And
See, that's way too long of an
it is. And it's cool because they, like I said, they did get these anime directors, and each one is its own very unique style.
Oh, cool.
There's one where he like there's a cool story where Lucius Fox gives him like this super armored suit.
Yeah.
But the default is that like it can magnetically deflect bullets, but then it ends up like hitting someone, so he realizes it's like too much.
Oh, this looks cool.
There's another one where he learns how to like ignore his pain. It's like a flashback to when he was gone for 7 years and how he learned to ignore pain.
Yeah.
And
Does he
one of the
look
things
like-
that I
does he
love
look
that
like-
they did.
Yeah. Okay.
Now this story gets remade a lot. They did it in the animated series, but it's the story called "The Batman Nobody Knows," and this is the classic story where it's like kids trying to come up with what they think Batman is like. Do you remember the animated series episode about this?
Do you guys remember that animated series episode where the 3 kids trying to imagine what Batman is like?
This.
I'm sure I have.
Okay, so in the animated series, they did this story, and it was like 3 kids, and one of them, in that one, it was like one kid imagines Batman and Robin, and it looks like the '60s, and then the
Yeah.
other one imagines it, it's like the Frank Miller Batman.
Oh.
Really?
And Batman
rewatch
Gotham Knight
that.
does that also.
Really?
They have a story where like 3 kids are coming up with their own version of Batman.
That's
See, there's so
cool.
much like content out there that,
Yeah.
and all these films and TV shows that
I believe I'm remembering that right. Hold on, before I look like an idiot. Three friends at a skate park, to which all of them claim to have seen Batman earlier that day. Yes, yes. And the one imagines him as a vampire. Another one is like a robot. The other one's Crossfire, Field Test, In Darkness Dwells, Working Through Pain, Deadshot.
you know, once you watch them and then years go by as you're watching all these other ones, they all just kind of mash together.
But
think
I
forget
like-
that
They
episode.
do.
I like this doesn't really happen as much.
Yeah, they did have a joke about Joel Schumacher, where he puts on the scarf.
I
forget
like
that
They
episode.
do.
I like this doesn't really happen as much anymore, but I like when they take like a film series and they explore it further in
Yeah.
another medium,
Yeah.
because you don't really get that with Batman. Like we have like I have it around here somewhere. There's like a comic adaptation of the first movie,
Yep.
but like the Nolan Batman movies, it was just they focused on the toys. There was one video game, and like that's it. But then we got this.
Yeah, the video game wasn't
But
that great. Yeah.
and they explore. It looks on the back. They explore more of like Scarecrow, which I find
Yeah.
fast. I want to know.
You find out what Scarecrow like is
Scarecrow's
responsible for.
insane.
By the way, this confirms that Killer Croc exists.
I have a big coming up here.
To the Christopher Nolan universe.
Okay, I'm down with that.
I mean, there was a line about the crocodiles
There,
and
yeah, there's like a
sewers.
vague line, but I think that's more of just a
A
joke
joke.
about the myth
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
sewer
Yeah,
gators.
it was a joke.
Another one.
Sewer gators. One really cool story in here. They have Deadshot in this.
Really?
So in the Nolan
Yeah.
universe, there is a Deadshot, and I think it's really solid. No one ever really talks about this, and it's really really cool. If you like the Nolan universe, and you should because I'm in it, this is a really cool way to explore it further. And I'm actually
I like their reactions there.
sad they didn't do it again in between Dark Knight
Yeah.
and Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
I
they
guess because story-wise, they made it seem like he was done after the end of Dark Knight, so there wasn't much for him to do.
should've. Yeah, and then he comes back 8 years later and
Yeah.
all that. But what happened those 8 years? You know, I mean, he had to be doing something.
He couldn't have
right?
just went away overnight. Like he
Yeah.
had to do something.
Exactly.
Now I like this kind of opened up the doors for other movies to get made, like Batman: Return of the Caped Crusaders, where it's like let's which was almost my other pick, but
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not because I was thinking about
switched
choosing
it
that
to this.
too.
I switched it to this. But that did the same
That-
thing where it took like, and we see this a lot now, where they do like a continuation of one medium in another form.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, and the Return of the Caped Crusader is good, but no, Batman Gotham Knight. It's fun to like do like a marathon of the Nolan series and put this in between. It like breaks it up. It's a lot of fun.
I gotta rewatch it.
I highly recommend it. It's very, very, very good. And you never seen it, or you just don't remember?
I had
Just don't remember?
I had to have seen it. I just forget it. Yeah.
Man.
Can we talk
Like
really
I
quick
said.
because that about the Caped Crusaders?
Yes.
Because that's actually my runner-up. Can
It's
we-
good. We can talk about it for a second. It's,
Okay.
It's good.
It's so good, and the fact that all three Catwomen, or at least the three original Catwomen, make an appearance in it.
Oh, I love that when like he gets hit and
I-
he sees triple.
Three, and
it's
they're all
like-
different. It's all three of them, and I'm just like,
It's a movie where they got Adam West to do the surgeon line from Dark Knight Returns. I'm like, how does
so
he?
Adam
that's
West in
insane.
it.
Is that the that wasn't that one, right? Hold on. Crusaders.
Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders stars Adam West, Burt Ward, and Julie Newmar and sees Batman and Robin nearly destroyed by a TV dinner. We've got the mastermind.
Hold on. He does say that, right?
You want to get nuts?
Okay.
Let's get nuts.
There's a few references.
You don't get it, son. This isn't a mud hole.
Riddler, this is the operating table.
Not the face, Batman.
It's an operating table.
And I'm the surgeon.
And I'm the surgeon.
Okay.
And I'm the surgeon.
Alright, I got that clip. I'll drop that in a bit. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. This is an actual break. This isn't me messing up. This is an actual break. 4:37. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna go till 5.
They're just. It's
Sorry,
yeah.
the late Adam West.
Oh wait, hold on.
The late Adam West who
Yeah.
signed this DVD.
And,
We have the same birthday. He's also September 19th.
You got that signed?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, 2009. I said to him, I'm like, hey, I loved you in Zombie Nightmare. He was like, Zombie Nightmare?
I did that.
Like, I probably should have said something about Batman, but I'm an asshole. So now I have this memory of this hero of mine that I met, and I was just like, hey, remember this shitty movie?
Could have told him I loved him in Batman.
That
but
was
had to
so
be a
bad. It
jerk.
was on Mystery Science Theater. Do you remember that? I did that to John Saxon, too. Not, hey, I love the Bruce Lee movie you're in, or, no, I love you in Nightmare on Elm Street. I was like, hey, you're great in Mitchell. And he said, how the hell did you see
I'm
Mitchell?
so sorry, Adam West.
So anyway, Return of the Cape Crusaders.
It's great. It's very nostalgic for
Yeah.
the '60s versions.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But it's interesting hearing Adam West's voice
Yeah.
doing Batman right now. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Too many yes.
it's fun though.
It's
It
a
is
shame
so much
they didn't get a
fun.
third one out before he died. The second one's good. William Shatner's Two-Face in the second one.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't see the second one.
The only
I'm
thing I
down to
don't
see
like
that.
about Return of the Cape Crusaders, they make fun of Dark Knight Rises at the end, and I will not stand by that.
Really?
The only
Yeah,
thing is, it felt a little
Your movie.
long.
Yeah.
It did feel a little
I remember
long
it feeling long.
for me. It did.
Yeah.
But like I said, I did a full week of all animated.
Have you
Batmans.
read the 66 comics?
No.
They're good. They're good. They're a lot of fun. Have you checked them out?
I've read that one. I got that one at home.
Yeah,
That's-
I have the one where he like faces the Green Hornet. That one's a lot of fun.
But yeah,
Oh,
the,
but
it's
yeah.
Penguin, Riddler, Joker, Catwoman.
I'm sorry, the what?
There we go again.
Joker, Catwoman.
I'm sorry, the what?
Riddler.
Say it again.
The Riddler?
Riddler.
Is there an extra I in there? E? I-E?
Riddler. It's fucking Riddler. Shut the
Anyway.
fuck up.
You know, Tab from Here's What I Don't Get, which is that podcast is gone now. I win, Tab. Anyway, he said
I forgot I did that.
he agreed with you with your pronunciation of Riddler.
Stop it. Somebody
like
agreed?
Yes, somebody agreed.
Riddler.
Yes, somebody agreed. I think he has a crush on you too.
Cut out the Put Family Guy Adam West up for the picture. No, I have a literal picture of me and Adam West. I should probably put that.
Crush on you too.
Yay, someone likes me.
So yeah, but at the very end, like Catwoman says something that's like, "Let's just escape and go
Good-
to Italy."
Yes,
or whatever. And Robin goes, "Holy, what was it? It was like, holy disappointing climax."
I'm probably gonna put a clip there instead of me saying
I
it.
was like, "Fuck you, Robin."
It was amazing.
Were you
They
in it
just-
as an extra? They have you back there?
In this,
Yeah,
in the Return of Cape, no, I was not.
No?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, when those movies are coming out, my good friend Joker fan was doing a lot of videos on my channel, and Warner
Yeah.
Brothers wasn't happy about that.
Yeah,
so
I
I will
bet they
probably
weren't.
never be in anything Batman.
That's
ever
why I
again.
don't wear my Joker fan shirt around. I don't want to be blacklisted.
They're like, we know that asshole. He's been gone. He's been gone.
They don't let me through the doors with that shirt.
So Frank, what do you have next?
All right, so
Lip smacking Frank. Oh my god, no.
all right, so next up is Batman vs. Robin.
Nice.
Okay, I didn't see this one. I saw the previous one, Son of Batman.
Son of Batman.
Because
Yeah.
I remember I have the original Son of Batman comics from 2006, like when they first came
Yep,
out.
when it first came out.
I remember thinking that movie was okay. I know they changed a lot, but I remember thinking that was okay.
Yep.
But tell me about Batman
Yep.
versus Robin.
So fun fact, Ford, Damien actually came out 2006,
Yeah.
but there was a mention of Batman having a son in 1987 in a comic, but he was
Son of the Demon?
Yes,
named. And then
that
it
was
wasn't until 2006 that he came out.
that was Son of the Demon.
Son of the
Yeah.
Demon.
Son of the Demon, which
Yep.
is what I have. That's the one where he like sleeps with Talia.
Yes.
And then Infinite Crisis happened. Superboy Prime punched a wall in reality.
Nice.
Comics. And then so suddenly Damian was back.
Yeah.
Damian was back in the universe, and I loved when he got in. My memory of Son of Batman was he wasn't like violent enough for me, because in the Son of Batman comics, he literally goes out on his own and decapitates a criminal to
Yeah.
show like how good he
Yeah.
is,
Crazy.
and they're like, "What the fuck?"
He's absolutely
But that's
insane in the
what
comics.
Damian.
I really don't like that Robin character. When he finally became Robin, post Infinite Crisis, post the New 52 reboot, I really liked that. I'm not familiar with the New 52 version of his character that much, so I can't really comment on that.
Is
Yes.
though Damian's this insane thing where
Yeah.
in the movie
He had to be-
like Batman literally says like he's not a 10-year-old boy, he just looks like one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, with this, I mean, he's on the Damian's on the edge, being torn between Talon and Batman, and Talon's trying to bring him over to the court to use him, as a new Talon and brainwash him. So, but Talon needs Damian to kill,
Yeah.
and Damian still has that, those thoughts instilled by,
We're doing too many yads again. Some of them are pretty organic, and the other ones, they just irritate me.
Batman that he doesn't want to kill, that he wants to not drop that low, and then Talon's trying to pull him in, and then I mean.
Oh, hey, Space Cat. She's literally been in my little utility closet, just sleeping next to the trash can. She has multiple beds, couches, furniture at her disposal, and she continues to sleep in a cabinet that I leave open and in the utility closet next to literal garbage. That's just what she likes to do, I guess. I can't explain it. And she doesn't like when I'm in here talking. That's why she's... Come here. Ah. Why do you always come in here and then you want attention and then you don't like the attention? What's up? Hi. How you doing? You want to sing? Okay, I'll let you down now. That's her singing.
There's a scene in this where Damian and Batman go head to head and are on a rooftop literally beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, that's
and it's
awesome.
like, it's cool because you're like, all right, like, it's a different, like, a lot of people don't like Damian. They're more of, Dick Grayson or, Tim Drake or, Jason Todd.
I don't know what he's like now, because
Basically what I just said earlier, sorry.
it's been rebooted like 15 times since I stopped reading. But when I was reading it in that continuity, I really liked Damian.
So, like, even through this animated universe, all the way up to Apocalypse War, where he gets terribly... You should watch it. It's a lot. But, you kind of see him growing and, and coming closer to the team, and even the Teen Titans and the Justice League, and not so much of a, vicious 10-year-old, 13-year-old murderous assassin anymore.
Have you ever read Batman 666?
No, I have not.
So in like 2007, the Batman, not like the
Or was it 2008? It was one of those.
Detective Comics, the Batman comics, and the Superman comics were like the same numbered, and in the same month they both hit number 666.
That's cool.
So the Batman one was like an alternate future where Damian has become Batman.
Yeah.
I gotta dig these out. I have them in my long box.
Yeah,
And he's
I
just
know it.
murdering everyone. He's like blowing up bad guys. He's
Yeah.
like this violent murderer in
So
the city.
they have a flash to the future of
Okay.
Damian in this as well. So like there's a quick as you know, as Batman's being torn down by the court, because he gets stuck in one of their, which is a lot different from the comics. But you know, he gets captured by the court and he's drugged and going through all these emotions. But then he sees Damian in the future, who became Batman, and he pulls out these guns and starts shooting Batman all. Crazy, and then stabs him, and then while Batman's telling him that he's sorry and that he loves him and he forgives him, and it's like, I mean, it's very, you know, I mean, I love the comics, the Court of Owls and Night of the Owls, and
I've never read Court of Owls.
So
That's when
I
I
want
stopped
to see
reading.
more of that.
It's so
As I'm
good.
watching that movie, I'm just like,
It's
wow,
really
I
good.
need to see more of Court of Owls because it feels like that goes so much deeper.
It
So,
shows
like-
up in the Gotham TV show too.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
So and
wanna see more of that.
I'm hoping I picked this one as well because I really hope that that's where the new movies go with Robert Pattinson. I really hope they go Court of Owls. I mean, for a past 15 years when they were created, I mean, they're one of my favorite villains. In,
Yeah,
in the
Court of
Batman
Owls, that's like the one that keeps coming up. They keep trying to put it into different types of media
Yeah.
and whatnot. I think that's next.
They're
for
trying
the
to make it a
movies. They're
thing.
gonna work
Yeah.
that in.
Yeah. So, but I mean, they're great, you know. And plus, it's, you know, it kind of goes with a modern day, you know, if you want to connect it to the real world, and like Illuminati, like
Yeah.
the 1% that control the world, and
Yeah.
you know, you can mirror.
We know who they are, right? You watch my new show on InfoWars coming soon.
They're kind of the real world, and people kind of get into that whole feel. But yeah, I mean, this movie's you know, it's in the run of those, you know, kind of the DCAU from Flashpoint to Apocalypse War, and it's cool to, you know, kind of see on Batman's side what he's dealing with around, you know, the world. And yeah, Damian's a little shit that tries to.
Is
sneak
there a
out,
winner?
you know,
So spoiled.
Is there a winner?
when they fight?
Yeah.
So
Every versus film. There's very few versus films where we get a definitive winner.
So technically, Damian does kind of, you know, get his shots in,
Yeah.
but then they kind of come to a just, you know, they're staring at each other, and Batman's like, "Let's go home," and then Robin's like, "You're not my father anymore," and then he leaves. But it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really great because it's also, you know, an emotional hitting movie, and you know, and you want them to kind of, you know, work together. But you know, Damian's raised from Talia and Ra's to be an assassin, and Batman was raised by his
Yeah.
parents being killed.
There are
and
some
wanting to do
good
well.
Damian stories. The resurrection of Ra's al Ghul was really good. That's a storyline where, like, I'm sorry, Raish, Raz,
He
whatever.
wants to use Damian's body.
He like
to,
Damian is there for him to be like a vessel, so
Yep.
like Raz can come back into his
Oh
body.
shit.
Yeah.
That was like
Batman's like, take me. And
Yeah.
then there's like a whole thing.
And then there is like a cop out at the end of that book where he's like, "Oh, by the way, I've had this other son the whole time as a backup." It's like, well,
yeah,
just go into him from the beginning. He's been there the whole time. Like they wrote themselves into a corner.
yeah. And then there's also what's the one with
Oof. That was big lip smack. Ah. Whatever, I'll tighten it up later.
with Darkseid. He kidnaps Damian and is about to.
That one I don't know.
So he has, I forget which comic it was. Put it in the comments. But he kidnaps Damian
Does anyone know what comic he's talking about?
and does this thing to Batman to where he's like, you can either save your son or you can bring both your parents back. And Batman's, you know, trying to pick both of them, like trying to figure out which one he needs, because his whole life is about his parents. He does what he does because he wants to see his parents. And then he,
Yeah.
spoiler alert, picks Damian and, you know, tells him that he is his son. So,
Well, imagine he brings his parents saw him when he was 8. They're gonna come back and they're like, "This is what you're doing with your
like,
life.
a costume.
You're wearing a." It's 8. They're gonna come back and they're like, "This is what you're doing with your
like,
life.
a costume.
You're wearing a costume.
Bats-
Why haven't you settled down with a nice
bats-
lady?" yet. It's like,
How
oh,
much money did we
God.
make this
Alfred says that so many times too. Like
Yeah.
throughout the animated series, like that's a reoccurring thing that Alfred
Well,
says.
Alfred is making up for the other two parents.
Yeah, I know. Poor Alfred.
I
So
haven't gotten
he
a
also,
nice
he also
plane.
gets backstabbed by a woman in this. She's
Yeah.
Samantha.
yeah.
She's
But she
sneaking up
doesn't
close
know.
to him, and which
She doesn't find out till the end.
is kind of crazy to me that the court doesn't know, because then they kidnap Bruce and bring him in and try to get him to be a part of the Court of Owls, and then it's not till later on when Damien takes off his little
Yeah.
eye
Yeah.
mask, and then they're like, oh my God, that's the son of Bruce Wayne. Oh my God, Bruce Wayne is Batman.
We can't really judge off that mask because once face masks happened, I also
Right.
got very
No,
confused.
I what you got? In the Tremors episode, I was talking about like the star of the Tremors series, Michael Gross. I didn't realize he was in other movies because when he's not wearing the hat or sunglasses, I have no idea who he is.
Hey, it happens, okay?
And I was just
I
because
can't-
I
I
reviewed.
can't-
I mentioned this. If you go back and watch the Tremors episode, if you
It was a good episode.
go back and watch the Tremors episode if you haven't. We reviewed the Vanilla Ice movie, Cool as Ice, on my friend's channel, and the dad is Michael Gross from Tremors, and I had no idea because he wasn't wearing a baseball cap or sunglasses.
Oh, my.
Exactly. But everyone always brings those up, which is why this is underrated animated.
I got
So I would be with the Court of Owls. I'd be like, holy shit, it's that guy.
But
that kid!
also for the court to have eyes all over the city, know everything about what's going on. They never once followed Batman back to his house, like send a Talon back and
He has,
follow him home.
he has,
and-
like the secret passageways and whatnot. He
Whatever.
goes through.
So, but a lot of this, movie was, I mean, I love this movie, but also it cuts away from the comics a little bit. There's a little, there's a lot that they don't add. They add in more Damien just to kind of keep on going.
Well,
with
they
the
never
structure.
did. Does this series do the whole thing where like Batman dies and like Robin, the first Robin, takes over?
Not through this. Not through
Not in
this.
the movie.
Because
run.
that was
No.
that was a great when they killed Batman,
Yeah.
and like Dick Grayson became Batman. He had to deal with Damian as Robin.
It was such a good run.
Phenomenal series, and people, I hate.
Yeah, like
people
Japanese
about
Superman.
I don't care. I'm like, but that's where Professor Pig comes from that comic run, and it was really good because it's funny because it's just like, all right, well now I have to be Batman, but my Robin's a psycho murderer,
Yeah.
and his dad's not here, and oh my god, and then oh by the way, Jason Todd's back. And like Jason Todd like kidnaps a girl and makes her his version of Robin.
Ah.
I didn't read this one.
Yeah,
Either way, Dick Grayson is the
In
best
the mo-
Robin of all time.
he is.
But
He is,
even
and he
in
was a
this
good Batman, and then they ruined
best.
it.
Yeah. But even in this movie, like you could tell that they don't like each other at all
Yeah.
whatsoever. Like they can't stand each
Well-
other. I mean, Damien is
I
like a little
love-
piece of shit.
What you got in Son of
But-
Batman? He gets into a fight with Nightwing, and like Nightwing
Yeah.
has him like tied up, but he's got all the cuts all
Yeah.
over him.
I love their training session in this
That's
movie.
hilarious.
Batman's like, I got you a babysitter, and then Nightwing shows up.
Yeah.
And they're I'm like,
Oh, I love it when he's on the
so
phone.
good.
When he's like trying to get out of babysitting. He's like,
He's
"You're
like,
wearing
what
the red what?
What are you wearing?
With the thong? Ah, I can't get out of this."
Please call me tomorrow night. I swear I'll be there tomorrow night.
I
Yeah.
love the like adult humor in these
Oh
movies.
yeah.
Yes.
And they, I mean, through these movies, they can.
I gotta watch this one. I didn't watch this one.
To get a little bit darker. I mean, the last one was R-rated.
Really?
Apocalypse War. It is.
Oh, shit.
It is.
Well, so was Gotham by
fantastic.
Gaslight. Yeah.
So like compared
Oh, I didn't know
to,
that.
not to compare it to the Marvel films, but like this run that they have between these 16 films is just. It's one of the best things that DC's ever done.
Yeah.
And if they can make animated films like this, then why can't they get it together to do real live action films?
Well, that's how I
what
felt
pisses
with
me off.
WB's animation when they did the Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge. I haven't seen the second one, but that first one was like, script-wise, it's the best like Mortal Kombat movie I've ever seen. And then the live action one came out, and it
And
was
everyone's
so
like,
shitty. It was nowhere near on the level from simply a
just don't
script
get it.
level. Like
Yeah.
it was bad.
I mean,
I
like,
prefer the animated movies over
Yeah.
the live
Yeah,
action
yeah.
ones. 110%.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's just,
God, it looks like I
it's
do a lot of
it's
years.
money thing, investing into it, but I mean, storyline wise, you have almost 100 years worth of Batman, Superman, Justice League comics. Why not start at the beginning like this? Like the animated movies did, and give us something fresh and new and or let's stick to the comics and not and give us something great. It's
They're
insane.
trying to go more mainstream than what everything else is, but
And
yet
I get
they
it,
don't
'cause
feel
the
like they have to
movies
go
are bigger,
mainstream
but,
with the
like,
animation.
But a lot of the scripts for these big movies are just like all
Yeah.
over
The
the
scripts for the
goddamn place.
animated ones are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Great.
They have it's humorous, it's playful, but again you got some dark, you got some sexual.
They
Yeah,
the comics.
everything.
They follow the comics. And then for some reason, I mean, I get what Zack Snyder was trying to do. He was trying to give us like an Elseworld kind of vision until the end of his
Is that
days.
what he was doing?
It's what he was doing. Well, it's what he says he was doing.
Yeah.
But
I
mean,
think after the reviews, he's like, oh no, this is always supposed to be Elseworld.
Supposedly it was supposed to be, like an Elseworlds feels a lot darker, and then gets into this huge fight with Darkseid. Supposedly they all die at the end, just like in Apocalypse War, and then Flash has to run back in time, and when he runs back in time, it's all brighter days and restarts the Justice League and all that. So would have been cool to see, but also, I mean, hey, I loved his movies. I mean, not all of them, but I loved his movies. To where, why do that right off the bat? Why not just do it? Play the smart game like Marvel did. Give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters, and then bring them all together for a Justice League.
But look, I'm pretty sure.
Were we talking about Batman vs. Robin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure 17 years from now, when the Flash movie finally comes out, it'll fix everything.
Oh my god.
Got to make their $200 million back somehow.
So yes,
Oh,
Batman
man.
vs. Robin is your main pick. There.
So it's very underrated. A lot of people don't talk about it.
Yeah.
For me, story-wise, hey, it doesn't follow the comics, but I'll still give it like
I'm
an
gonna
8 out
like
of 10.
now that I have HBO Max, I'm gonna sit and like try to go through those
Watch
16 films
Watch
and
'em.
like because I've seen some of them, just not all of them together.
Flashpoint, Throne of Atlantis.
I've seen Flashpoint and Throne of
all these-
Atlantis,
oh, man,
yeah,
they're so good.
and the first one they did. Now you,
Well, my main pick was actually the Batman. The Batman Beyond one. So I went out of order.
What?
Because I had to throw you guys for a loop.
okay? So what's the next one?
The next one. Would be Batman Harley Quinn.
Wow, that's a really good one. Did a really cool, famous, good-looking friend of yours recommend that one to you?
Someone I knew recommended it.
All right. Yeah, it's 5 now. So we got up to the 41-minute mark, minus any clips that I'm going to add in, and the intro and everything. This was fun. Looks like only a few of you tuned in. But I get it. It's Sunday. Not everyone. 10 views altogether. 3 concurrent views. 5 at the most at one point. But yeah, I get it. It's Sunday. I will try to do these on more busy days. I didn't want to go the whole month without doing an exclusive stream, and I made it in right at the very end. But now that my setup is working, the only thing wrong with my setup right now is the computer will not recognize my capture card. But for these types of streams, I don't need a capture card really. So I'll be doing more of these as we go on. Thank you for being a $10 patron. You guys are great. How many people are in the $10 tier? You know what's weird? You guys always surprise me. Hold on, I'm like nervously checking to make sure I'm still streaming. You guys always surprise me because the minimum tier is $2, and I assumed that would be the biggest tier because it's only $2. You get a lot. You get all the bonus videos at the $2 tier. But let me see here. Why doesn't it just show me the normal? So yeah, the $5 tier is the most with 317 patrons. The bonus video tier is 236 patrons. And then, of course, the $10 tier, only 27 people. But that's fine. $10 a month, especially if it's annually, so you got to drop more money earlier. I understand if people can't spend that these days. But it's there if they want it. Yes, that is it for me. Next episode is Blade. And we will have a Predators commentary track out this week. And next week, it's going to take us a bit to edit the Predator episode. after Prey. So the episode next week will not be Predator, but the one after that will be. And by that time, the Predator commentary track will be out. So we will have a lot of fun with that. I am excited for Prey. That was it for me.